Good morning, welcome to the next podcast of Andy Collier-talks cricket memorabilia. I hope you've had a good week. I've had another interesting week here, I have to say. Anyway, going back to last weekend, you may remember I was going to Chelmsford for the cricket and memorabilia fair, which was a very good day, I have to say. Plenty of football, not much cricket, but there we go. And there was one cricket stand there, and believe it or not, we had 5 postcards from the 1930 and some books, and these were the 2 postcards that I didn't have, so I've added to the collection there with a nice little trip down to Chelmsford. So we've got Hornibrook and Clary Grimmett. On the Clary Grimmett one, it's actually got his details for that tour. So pleased to have added those 2 to the 1930 collection. Unfortunately not a maker on that one. We don't quite know the publisher of that, so anyway, nice additions to the collection. And then last week I mentioned that I got this little carte de vis of this boy with a cricket bat. Another one turned up this week. I'll take him out of the cover because we've got a date thing here. So there's a nice one there with a boy with a cricket bat and another young lad there. Now the difference between those 2 carte de vis is this one was obviously pre-1880 because it's got the square corners, that one. So about 1880 they made these CDVs with little round corners, so that's a good idea or good identification for a date. So this one's obviously post 1880 and this one pre 1880, so that's a good way of dating some of the things. And obviously we don't know exactly the date, but not a bad way to go. So anyway, this week or next weekend we got Knight's auction, Friday, Saturday and Sunday, so there's a plug for that. Get your wallets out if you need to. Another load of nice bits and pieces in there for Tim this week. Right, so yesterday we had a fantastic meeting at Lord's with great guests and Simon Hughes, Asif Iqbal and Sheila Plant. I mean, you might not know Sheila Plant, but she was a wicketkeeper for England in Surrey back in the day when all the ladies had to pay for their own gear, go on tour, had to make their own way and all that sort of stuff. So she went to Australia, South Africa, all financed by herself. And she brought a cap along yesterday, or 2 caps, and one a Surrey cap and one a Presentation England cap, which she presented to one of the girls for the school that she represented at Croydon High. So it was a lovely afternoon yesterday, I have to say. So there's a nice card there from Sheila Plant. So that's a nice one there. Born in 1936, so she's 88 years old. She spoke really nicely about her career and what have you, so really pleased to have been there to see Sheila. And then we had Asif Iqbal, didn't speak, but he was where they're signing stuff. He's 80 odd himself, 82 I think, so he done very well signing cards. So nice to meet Asif yesterday. Then we had Simon Hughes there, entertaining speaker he is. He knows a lot about a lot of things in the cricket world, and he spoke nicely about his career. But he did say to me when I said to him I did a podcast, he said, I'll tell him that on the memorabilia front, he said, my very first signature, he said, was at Somerset when he was walking off the field with Ian Botham, Mike Brearley and himself. And this young lad came up and got Brearley and Ian Botham signed in ink and Simon signed in pencil. And he said, as soon as he got it, he said he rubbed it out. So that was the story of his first signature. So no doubt he remembers that quite well. But yeah, so it was a great day yesterday at Lord's, I have to say. Plenty of people there, over 100. So if you haven't joined yet, please join up to the Cricket Memorabilia Society. It's a great society to be involved with. So we have auctions and meetings 4 times a year. So it's good value at £20, overseas 32. So get involved. So some other bits and pieces that came from yesterday's meeting. I ran the raffle and I won something on it. Look, now that, I don't know which way up it goes. I think it's that way. Stuart Broad. On the back there, it's Worcestershire v Nottinghamshire, 1-day competition, 2017. So it looks like it's that way. So anyway, that's a prize I got in the raffle. It's no good doing a raffle if you don't fix it. Anyway, some other bits and pieces. Nigel arrived yesterday and gave me a couple of bits, a 1960 Surrey handbook there, and quite interesting to read Stuart Surridge's account of the Rhodesia tour they did in 1959. And he mentions the crocodile, and he just called them repulsive, so he didn't have much time for a crocodile. But anyway, so that's quite a nice account there. Another nice anecdote benefit there, so that's great. Another guest at the memorabilia show yesterday was Mike Fahey, all the way from Australia. Been over here for a few weeks now. So that was his original baggy green, the baggy green, the pride, passion, history of Australia's sporting icon. So I got him to sign that for me yesterday, so that was nice. Been there, obviously, I don't know when he published that actually, probably 2000 and, I don't know, I won't look, it'll take too much time. So you got him to sign that, and then he was obviously updated the book, The Baggy Green, the pride, passion, history of Australian sporting icon, Mike Fahey and Mike Howard. Now, Mike actually said it was the first one of these he'd actually signed, so he put a little 1 there for that, so that's quite a nice little one to get. And it's nice to meet Mike, and he done a great talk on the baggy green, over its history, swapping caps with other people and what have you, and swapping them with policemen for their helmets and all that sort of stuff. So it's quite an interesting little talk, I have to say. So other bits that I got yesterday at the show was this nice Don Bradman, it's a newspaper clipping, lovely signature on it, I've got to say. So that was a nice addition yesterday. And then we've got some nice ones here, Adam Gilchrist, and the chap who collected these obviously stuck all these other bits and pieces on it of his history and all that sort of stuff. And there's a nice one there of Adam Gilchrist in the World Cup final, which I went to. Bit of a farce at the end, but Australia won, and that was the most magnificent innings you've ever likely to see in a one-day game, 149. So sort of picked that up with Adam Gilchrist's signature on that one, so I'm quite pleased with that. And then Robin Jackman there, good old Jackers, loudest appeared in cricket. So nice one added to the Robin Jackman Surrey section. So that looks like he's on tour, the fancy dress party in 82-3 when he went to Australia. And there's the Loud Appeal, and there's him. It looks like he's in the West Indies again there, in that Guyana thing where he got banned and all that sort of stuff, and all the fiasco with South African cricket he was involved with. Another nice one there, Colin Milburn, and again he's got nice article there. That's from the Wisden Cricket Monthly, and then memorable matches at who was that by? I don't say. Anyway, so that was a nice one of Colin Milburn, quite a rare signature, Colin Milburn, so I'm quite pleased to get that with all that info on. That was nice. And the last one there is Les Townsend. He went to India with Douglas Jardine's team. He was Derbyshire, I think. Yeah, Derbyshire's a key member of the side which won Derbyshire's only county championship title in 1936. Leslie Fletcher Townsend. So that's a nice one there. And again, there's another article there from Wisden Cricket Monthly. What a magazine that was when David Frith run it. Magnificent. Nice article there on that. So that was nice to get. And then one last thing I got in the, well, I bought it for cancer research. Ken Burney. It's a nice signed England one there. The famous Mike Gatting sweep that cost us the cup final. Then we went and lost to Australia. So there we go. But nice signed photograph there, bit of foxing and what have you, but fully signed, so quite pleased to get that. So anyway, that's about it for this week. I hope you've enjoyed that. There's quite a bit to see. So I hope you've had a good week this week, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers. I think, by the way, I think Warwick Mill's going to do us another video of his Australian stuff, so we'll look forward to that. Okay, cheers. Have a good one.